Welcome to the Hilton Head Living Podcast. I am your host, O.T. Gibbons. The goal of this podcast is to make sure you know everything going on in Hilton Head, whether you are here on a golf trip, whether you're here with a family at the beach, whether you live here, whether you're just visiting for a couple days. We want you to know everything going on and all the places to go. I am here with my co-host and the star of our content, my beautiful wife, Jessica Gibbons. Hi, Jess.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good.
The format of this podcast will be as follows. Every week, we are going to come to you first with what is happening in Hilton Head that week, that month, and in general, things that you need to buy tickets to in advance, events that you can't miss, and everything else happening on the island. Second, we're going to go into the best new experience that we have had on Hilton Head this week. And then last but not least, we are going to be answering any questions that you all have for us about Hilton Head Island. So with that, let's get into what is happening in Hilton Head this week.
Well, the first thing would be the annual Oyster Festival, which takes place on Saturday from 11 to 5 at the Low Country Celebration Park, which we are going to. Which
one's the Low Country Celebration?
Goodness. The one we go to all the time. The one that's right next to the Sandbox, the Children's Museum.
Right there on the main route off of Coligny.
Yeah, really across the street from Coligny.
Gotcha.
Where they have all the other festivals that we've been to.
We're going to that?
And we're going. And I know you don't like oysters.
Nope.
But they do have some other food. I know for sure there's steamed shrimp, which you do like. So.
Okay, fair enough. So Celebration Park Saturday, Oyster Fest. We will be there. Say hello, by the way.
Yeah,
say hello if you see us.
Yeah. And they're also going to have live music, children's activities, and oyster shucking contest at 2 p.m. that anybody can take place in. Awesome. Sounds kind of fun. Okay. So it's $10 to get in, which you buy your tickets when you get there, and then you buy your food when you're in.
I think that's a big thing, actually, because I feel like every single event, the ticketing is done so differently. So this one, you buy them at the gate?
Yeah.
When you get there? Okay, and it's $10?
Yep. And then you have to purchase anything else once you get in.
Okay. And so what else is happening this weekend?
There is Spirit Yoga at the Burnt Church Distillery, which is a really cool place if you haven't gone to. It was originally an old church. Now it's a distillery. They're going to have yoga on Saturday also. Starting at 11 o'clock for 1 hour. You got to bring your own mat. But you have the yoga class, and then you get to have a drink afterwards.
All right, there you go. And Burnt Church Distillery,
yes.
That is where?
It's in Bluffton.
It's in Bluffton.
But it's fairly close by, and it's $25, and you do have to sign up beforehand. Reserve your spot beforehand.
Okay. Have you done that before?
I have not, but I'm doing it in December. I've signed up for December.
Okay.
I've been wanting to do it for a while.
Okay. All right.
I'm excited. Are you ready for the holiday season?
I've heard some music on the radio, so apparently we are. What do you got?
Yeah, well, the official Hilton Head holiday kickoff will be Saturday, November 18th.
Okay, so in like 2 weeks.
Yes.
From Saturday. Okay.
And it's a free event. It's at the Art Center grounds. Apparently, Santa and Mrs. Claus come in on a fire truck. There's arts and crafts. There'll be local music groups. It sounds like a lot of fun. And we're going to be there too.
Okay, and of course, you know I have no idea where I am. So where are we?
Right in front of the harbor, the Shelter Cove Marina.
Okay,
so
right there.
The theater,
right
basically the theater that's on Hilton Head.
Okay, awesome.
So it should be in their parking lot. It says on the ground, so I'm guessing the parking lot.
Okay.
So that seems like a big to-do. And the Nutcracker starts this weekend, the 11th, from the Hilton Head Dance Theater.
Okay.
So that sounds pretty cool. I feel like we should go see that. Tickets are only $25.
Where is that at the theater?
It's at the Dance Theater.
I'm in for that. The last thing we went to was pretty good, so you got me hooked. So I'll give you one more chance at it.
Oh, thanks.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, so that's everything happening this November, or that's what we got going on.
There's going to be more stuff going on the weekend after Thanksgiving,
right?
Which we'll get into that next week.
Okay, all right, absolutely, and then obviously the Christmas stuff. But what else do we have that people should be aware of?
The RBC, the tickets are still available for the spring. I know it seems like a long time away, but they do sell out.
Place gets packed. They do sell out quickly. If you are planning to attend the RBC, this is my recommendation. For Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, I would get tickets to the 15th green little hut there. That was my favorite spot. You can walk around. You can do a nice loop there around 9, 8, 10, 11, 12. You can watch 14, 15. It's a pretty cool spot to be in. For Sunday, though, the big recommendation I have is to either get a ticket to one of those tents on 18 or just give up after the players have played through the 15th hole, because when you start to try to get into that 18th green with the whole mass of people, it is we couldn't even get back there last year because we had the 15th green hut. So what we changed this year is that on Sunday, our seats will be on 18, would be the preference there. And that way we have a spot and we can get back there and we can watch the guys come in. That would be my recommendation for it.
Sounds good.
What new thing do you want to highlight this week?
Well, we went to Lincoln and South Brewery on Friday, which was a lot of fun, especially since I am not really a beer drinker, but I had ranch water there, and they do have wine. They have 2 reds, 3 whites, and champagne. So that was really good to know.
I thought Lincoln and South was also, I was going to say the same thing. Really, really cool spot. They had the live music. The music was excellent. They have the food truck there 24/7. The food was really good. I'm not a huge beer drinker, and I enjoyed the beer. And maybe more than anything, the story behind the place, the people who work there, the bartenders are amazing. Again, I'm not a big beer drinker, and the bartenders were telling me what I should and shouldn't try. They were amazing. We met the owner, we met the manager. It was really, really cool. Thank you for inviting us, Lincoln and South. It was an awesome experience. We loved it.
Thank you. And they also have a ton of games. So you can bring your kids there too and have just a nice afternoon out.
Yeah, there was a lot of people there. I felt like on date night, maybe first dates, whatever it was. They had the music outside. Inside, it was quieter. We were having conversations with people. And again, just couldn't be a better environment, better staff. It was really, really cool.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
Loved it. Okay, what questions do we have from the people this week?
So one that recently have been asked a lot is to where to watch the football game. So, and I would recommend the best place is to do the Triangle or Riley's Plaza, because you've got Riley's Bar and Grill, you have One Hot Mamas, you have Dino's, you have the Boardroom. They all have great outdoor bars with TVs, so you can enjoy the nice weather too. Mm-hmm. But if you are a Ravens fan, then go to Coconuts, because that's the unofficial Ravens bar on the island. And
then if you're an Ohio State fan, you can go to, what's the spot called?
I don't know how to pronounce it.
It is the pizza place on Main Street.
On the north side of the island. That starts with the M.
Starts with
Mangiamo's?
We'll go with Mangiamo's, but we're not going to.
We're so sorry.
We need to learn how
We'll put it in the show notes.
Yes, absolutely. And then there's also a good spot right there on the main road with the outdoor bar that had some good stuff for football watching also.
Smokehouse?
Yes.
Yeah, that would, because inside they have a lot of TVs with Smokehouse. So that would be good if it's poopy weather. Then you can be inside. And then they have a rooftop too. That's great for watching.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, that is your podcast for today. Thank you, everybody, for listening, and we will be back next week.